Hey guys, I was gonna stream last weekend at LTX, but things kind of went south. Apparently, I have to have a couple thousand subs to actually live stream from my phone, which is kind of stupid, but YouTube stuff. Anyways, if you don't know what LTX is, it was an event held in British Columbia, Canada, by Linus Tech Tips, and it was a really fun event actually. It was a bit of a change up from stuff at PAX, what I typically do there. LTX was very community focused, and I'm not saying that PAX isn't, but it was more focused on an entire group of people with the same mindset, and they all loved PC gaming and PC hardware. So, since the LNG staff partnered with DreamHack this time around, they had a lot of stuff you typically find at these kind of gaming conventions like BYOC and Free Play Lounge, but they also had a mix in of other stuff created by the LMG staff like case toss, VR cars or VR race cars, and blindfolded cable management. There's also a couple more like GPU repasting and CPU deleting, but I didn't get a chance to try those since I actually should have brought my own processor and graphics card to actually do those events. Overall, though, my favorite venue there was actually building your own PC. The hardware they used there wasn't actually up to date. It was more like 2006, 2005-ish components. I ended up building a computer there with Kitty Cat. He's a fellow Stratus player I ended up meeting there. And it was pretty fun. It was pretty easy. There were a couple of obstacles, of course, along the way, as is with building a computer all the time. There were a couple of fan headers and other places I didn't know stuff belonged. Of course, LTX wouldn't be LTX without all the content creators in attendance. I got to meet a lot of my favorite tech YouTubers that I've watched for over the past 5 or 6 years, including Luke from Linus Tech Tips, of course. I got to meet Greg from Science Studio, Paul from Paul's Hardware, and Riley from NCIX and Linus Tech Tips. Overall, it was a really fun experience. I definitely want to go back. I'm not exactly sure if I'll go back next year or when, but it's definitely going to be something on my bucket list of to-do things in the future. Also, in case you're curious about the punching videos, I still will be making them. It's just the next video won't be around for a while. I do have a couple of fun ideas, and I think you guys will like them. So stay tuned and see what happens in a future video. The rest of the video will be just me building a computer with Kitty Cat with audio, so I'll see you guys in the next one. Adios.
I can hold it like this and it should work.
Must be hard to film and do it at the same time.
Yeah. Yeah, that's it. Get it in there.
This is the wrong bit.
Huh?
I gotta use a flat line, I think. Maybe I'm not doing this correctly.
Yeah, there we go.
It's pretty solid.
Put the front on and this will be good to go.
See if it starts up.
Do we actually start it up? I'm confused. I don't think we do.
So I think we'll just come and see if it's rated.
Maybe. How's the side head?
Am I putting this on the right way or what?
It's slight.
You probably have to
There we go. Push it down. Nice. We have built the computer. We're going to call this
toaster.
toaster. Alright, toaster is done. LTX ready.